Guys, make sure you stay until the end. We want to share one good advice with you. If you make that simple mistake, you may end up spending thousands of dollars on parts and repairs, diagnostics that you may actually not even need. Make sure you stay until the end. We'll explain what we're talking about. Hey guys, welcome back to World of Mechanics. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having Chrysler 300, the generation here from year 2014 to year 2024. If you have one of those, if you need to find, guys, where the O2 sensor bank 1 and O2 sensor bank 1 sensor 1 and O2 sensor bank 1 sensor 2 fuses and relays are located. In case you have a problem with oxygen sensor fuses and relays, guys, stay with us. We'll explain where you can find them. Also, if you want to see how to test oxygen sensor, also known as upstream or downstream oxygen sensor, videos will be on our YouTube channels. If you need to buy any oxygen sensor parts, tools, we'll share the information in the video. That way you do not waste money and time. Let's start on it now. So guys, before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we guys do that? Because our mission in the shop is to save as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the videos, that way we can keep making these free videos. We show you how to fix engines, transmission, bodywork, fuses, relays, all that stuff, guys. And if you need to buy cheap parts and tools at a good price, quick shipping, we'll put a link in the description of the video below. Guys, check out our YouTube channels. We have more than 15,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So guys, where you can expect to find fuses, relays for O2 sensor bank 1, sensor 1 and 2. We will demonstrate on this Chrysler 300. We'll be working two different fuse boxes today, guys. We'll explain why. First, we need to go ahead and open the hood. Here, doesn't matter if you have a V6, V8, you will have a fuse box next to the engine on the passenger side, facing the engine, that's on the left side. Here you have a couple tabs, press them together, pull the cover out, and you're going to find a fuse box with a layout like this one here. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. Guys, it's very important to always test your fuses and relays. Why? Sometimes you may think you have a good fuse, guys. It's hard to tell. Look at those fuses, right? And sometimes, okay, you pull the fuse. Okay, I'm going to get the fuse puller and I'm going to remove one fuse. I want to show you on that 20 amp fuse. Sometimes it's very unclear if that fuse is burned or not. You may not clearly see it. So always, guys, test them, because if you don't test the fuse, you assume it's good. You end up spending money, time and diagnostics for problems that do not exist, guys. So you can just waste your money and time. Always test your fuses, always test relays. We will put links in the description of the video below where you can find, guys, a video for testing a fuse and testing a relay that will explain everything that you need to do. If you guys need to buy any parts, tools for your Dodge Ram, fuses, relays at a really good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste money and time, we're going to put a link in the description of the video below for your convenience. Please check it out. So here what we need to check, let's zoom in, guys. Multiple fuses, relays will need to be checked because there is very limited information about that. But if you have problems with oxygen sensor, O2 sensor, check all your engine management fuses and relays where they're located. By the way, if you want to see how to test oxygen sensor, we'll have the videos on our YouTube channels. Come in that row of fuses, that's, even if you have a missing fuse, you count the spot, that's fuse 28, 29, 30, 31. Fuse 31 will need to be checked. You need to check fuse 34 here, 35 right there, and then you need to, guys, check fuse 37. Also relay 63, which is known as ASD relay, will need to be checked. Next, you need to go ahead and open the trunk. In the trunk, lift the carpet liner up. Underneath you have a spare tire, the car battery, and a fuse box right behind the battery. That's what it looks like. That's a closer view. Here you need to squish the tabs together, pull that cover out, and you have that layout here. What we need to check, relay 29 will need to be checked, and some models may have another relay, which is known as relay 14 right here. But those are the main things you need to check for the oxygen sensor, fuses and relays. So guys, that generation Chrysler 300 has all kinds of different size of fuses, guys. You can see different fuses, relays. That's the engine fuse box, that's the trunk fuse box. Those could be really hard to find, some of them, guys. And if you're in the middle of nowhere, you need a replacement, you cannot get one, you may be stuck, guys. So we will recommend to buy some, put in the glove box for peace of mind. Keep some spare ones. We'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get them at a good price, quick shipping. That way you do not waste money and time. Hopefully the video was helpful, guys. Thank you for watching and see you next time.